Hey, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Prepare for horror trivia, March edition. Yeah, we said we're going to do this every couple of months. So I think every 2 months or so is probably when this will happen. And yeah, just basically whenever I have time to write up a whole bunch of questions, which is not super frequently, but we try to make it happen as much as we can. But I hope you guys are prepared because I've got a pretty solid round of questions for you today. Some of which, as always, are very hard. Some of which are pretty darn easy. And it got something a little bit different here in that there's 2 contests happening right now because not only do I have you guys competing here, but also I have these guys right here who are competing amongst themselves as well too. They are some of the patrons and they have their own private challenge happening as well too. So they're going to be answering in a different stream and you guys will be answering here on the main stream as well too. So 2 different contests, same questions and prizes. There's definitely a prize happening for the winner of both. Yeah, you know what? There you go. And I can tell you, yes, there's no Dustin Ferguson questions today.
What do we do with all our Dustin Ferguson requests?
I was contemplating having a Ferguson round, and I decided against it. I said, you know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to make it too difficult. But there you go. So I hope you're ready for this because this challenge, there's some goodies in here. Now, one thing I do want to stress, as always, some important rules. If you please please wait until I am done reading the whole question before we type up the answers, because you never know if there might be a hook at the ending that doesn't make a little bit of sense. And also, another thing is that you guys at home, when you're typing your answers, now the way that YouTube chat is a little wonky. You might see your answer come up first, and you may be the first one to answer, but I may say, this person got the question first, and you may say, hey, but my name is up on top of his. It's the way that it's the way the YouTube chat works. You're always going to see your name a little bit higher than others. You're going to see your name faster. The way that I see it on my chat stream is the correct way. So if I say the name of a winner and it is not you, that is what it is. So there you go. So anyhow, trivia questions. This is always one of the hardest things I do because it's like I try to come up with ones off the top of my head because I want things that are like, things that don't require a ton of research to do. So that way, if I figure, if I know it, I'm sure that there's other people that just randomly know it. But yes, there you go.
And spelling, Josh? Spelling is important. Close to spelling.
Close to spelling, and yes, close to spelling should be. I'm not going to nitpick over like 1 or 2 letters, but if something is completely off, and also I do want there's several questions. There are going to be several questions in this particular round that are very dependent on the actual number of the movie. So if it's Warlock 3 Armageddon, I need Warlock 3. I don't need Warlock.
Is this all about the witchcraft series? Because
it is. There's an entire round.
I'm out.
I'm so screwed.
That could be a good round of a future one. Is like I'll tell you the subtitle of a witchcraft movie. Tell me what number it is.
we just need 4 months to watch them all first.
Now, if you said Wishmaster, I got those subtitles.
There you go. Yes.
I feel like none of us are going to be out on the witchcraft round eventually, mostly just because they're all such interesting titles.
Yes, there you go. Okay, are you guys ready? Here we go. I hope everybody is prepared for this.
Well, I'm drinking. That's about as prepared as you're getting.
Okay, so here we go. Round 1. round one, which, as always, is what I like to call the easy round. So these questions are things I think that are pretty simple. And this is like a warm-up round, and all of these are worth 1 point. So whoever gets this correct first gets a point. So here we go. I know why I don't do this. Hold on a minute. Before I start this, I need to do one quick thing, but I can do it while I answer the question. Question number 1. George Romero gets credited as the creator of the modern zombie, but Night of the Living Dead had a co-writer. Who was it? Oh, I hear some fast typing going on there. So, the co-writer of the original Night of the Living Dead. You need to get down. I'm sorry. This is not working for me. While I'm doing that, I'm going to send myself an email. All right, I'm seeing a bunch of correct answers coming across here, and I'm wondering how quickly. I'm wondering how particular I have to be on spelling here. I'm gonna be a little bit more particular on spelling here, and if I'm going by spelling, I'm gonna answer to Neil James. For knowing the correct answer of John Russo, who it is the correct name there. And on the patron round of things, Uncle Pete was the first with the answer. So good job there, guys. So I'm going to mark that down here. Oops.
We're just all going to play the game of seeing how much wine Sable drinks during this and stuff. That's the real game.
I'm going to go for a lot.
Well, I have another bottle next to me. This was like the end of an old bottle. So,
man, lots of people in there with the right answers. That was a pretty easy question. All right, so now let's go on to the second question. Here we go. Question number 2. The man who portrays the leprechaun in Leprechaun has been in countless movies, but has one of his few starring roles in this fantasy film. And what was his character's name in that film?
Sable covering all her bases.
hey, to be fair, I actually don't care.
Well, let me see here because I'm seeing a bunch of correct answers coming across here. So lots and lots of correct answers. The first one on YouTube is Gino and Dora. Did I say? I hope I said that right. I'm just gonna call it Gino. You get a point with the correct answer of Willow, which is a great movie. And of course, Leprechauns are also a great movie. On the patrons, Tom, you were the first one to have that come across correct. Good job there. Yes, and Will and Sable even gave his full actor's name.
Hey, I love Warwick Davis. I feel like everybody should just continue to remember his name. I know a lot of people who only call him Willow.
I know. Warwick is awesome, and Leprechaun is awesome. There you go. Okay, question number 3. I do want to really quick shout out the Wee Nerds and shout out Mr. Meathook for giving his full name of Willow of Good. Very good there to get the first and last name. Good job. All right, question number 3. If I ever got this question wrong, I would have myself taken on the street and shot. The captain of the Orca, Quint, famously served on which doomed U.S. ship in World War II? Jaws, of course, my favorite movie of all time, the greatest movie ever made.
That's spelling.
History. Lots of correct answers come across here. And yes, I know you can't see it. I don't know whether or not to give Sarah the point for that, because Sarah has spelled. The correct answer is the USS Indianapolis, of which Sarah has spelled it Indianapolis.
I can't type.
Trying to ignore the fact that we all suck at spelling.
I know.
Why are you
Should I give
highlighting it, Josh?
Should I give that to Sarah? Should I give her that point for that
Yes.
spelling?
Yes.
I'll give that point to Sarah for Indianapolis. And here we go on the YouTube, guys. The first one with the correct answer here is Gino again. So Gino taking the lead there with 2 points. Good job.
I got to screenshot these spellings from all of us.
Uncle
I
Pete,
just like that
no.
we have our own
God,
chat.
man.
All right, here we go. Question
Right.
number 4. Question number 4 here. Again, another one of my favorite movies of all time. Big Trouble in Little China featured a trio of villains that served Lopan called the Three Storms. But what were their individual names?
Oh.
This is a collective.
No, I heard a lot of groans there.
Just watch this movie.
It's a little bit of a tricky one because they don't actually say their names in the movie. I think they say at least one of their names in the movie, but they do not say most of their names within the movie. But their names are commonly out there. So. All right, I'm starting to see some answers come across here. And the first one with the correct answer coming across here is Allegra Gilgamesh with the correct answer of thunder, rain, and lightning. I think the one whose name is not said is Rain, because I think they say lightning's name, and I know they say thunder's name. But I don't know if they say Rain's name in the movie, but that is his name. So Allegra Gilgamesh. Good job, point there on the patrons. I think Uncle Pete got all 3 of them first. So good job there, Uncle Pete. Okay, question number 5 on the first round of questions here. Question number 5. The main villain gremlin in Gremlins was Stripe, of course, but who was the primary bad one in Gremlins 2? What was his actual character name? And oddly enough, I will accept one of 2 different characters in this movie because I think arguably there's 2 main villains in Gremlins 2. All right. Let's see. Patrons, I'm not seeing a correct answer yet. All right. There we go. Okay, so the correct answer is Mohawk.
Really? I was gonna say that, and I was like, no, it can't be Mohawk.
Yeah, that was exactly what I was thinking too. I was
Yeah.
like, that's,
I thought it was cider.
Well, Mohawk turns into a spider, but his name is Mohawk. And the correct answer there is from the Wee Nerds. I would have also accepted the Brain Gremlin because he theoretically could be seen as the main villain of that movie. But Mohawk is generally the one. But if somebody had said Brain first, either Brain or Mohawk, I would have taken. But Wee Nerds got it first with saying Mohawk. Correct there. And Uncle Pete got it on the patrons. Question number 6. There's 7 questions in the easy round, and then things start to ratchet up a little bit harder. This 80s horror film has a party taking place in the abandoned funeral home known as Hull House. What is that movie?
I'm not even going to answer because you already got it. So I'm like,
It's one of my favorites. If I hadn't known it, I would have been very upset with myself.
All right. We definitely have right answers happening now. The correct answer on the patron side comes from Sable, and the correct answer is, of course, Night of the Demons.
no. It comes from Sarah.
That was Vera.
Oh, sorry. Did I say Sable?
Sarah.
I'm sorry. Sarah.
Yeah, no. I
Sarah.
knew the answer too, but she got me first, so I just gave
Sorry.
her an answer.
Too many S's. We got Sarah, Sable, Shannon. Too many S's. Too many S's.
And we have 2 Toms. So.
Let me change my name to Esmeralda.
I did mark the point down for Sarah. It's a good point. Good job there. And you guys, the correct answer comes from Gino. Good job as well, with Night of the Demons being the correct answer there. A great movie. Great flick. And the final question of the easy round.
Oh God.
Everybody knows the Good Guy dolls, but what was the company that produced them?
Oh, snap.
Uncle Pete, you better get
Yeah, I know.
And I'm going to ask the people, please ease up on the creepy comments in the chat. Let's just knock it off. All right. And I'm going to ask people, please ease up on the creepy comments. Who's got the mic? All right.
Somebody in this group opened up
The browser. All right. So we've got 2 correct answers there. Sable is the first one with the correct answer of Playpals on the patron. And in YouTube, the correct answer came from the Wieners. Good job, Playpals Corporation. Okay, moving on to round 2 now. Things are starting to get a little bit tougher. So, although some of these are pretty easy, particularly the first one, I think is pretty easy. So, here's how this round works. I'm going to name a demon, and I want you to name the movie that they're from. Some of these might have multiple answers. I'll be fine with it, whatever. Okay, so here we go. Number 1. Valak. I guess I'll accept this one. I'll definitely accept multiple. But oh, hi. All right. Answers are coming across fast and furious here. Fast and furious. And I definitely see multiple correct ones there. And the first one with the correct answer, and I will accept either The Conjuring 2 or The Nun. Either one of those I will accept. And the first one with the correct answer is the Wieners, who said The Nun. Good job there. And on the patrons there, the first one with the correct answer was Tom. Good job, Tom.
Thank you.
All right, so we ended the first round with Gino in the lead, but the Wieners has now tied it up with 3 there. But this is still anyone's game. There's still multiple. There's 2 and 3 point questions coming pretty soon here. And on the patrons, Uncle Pete has a slim lead of 3 points. All right, here we go.
Not slim in this group.
That's one.
Yeah. Number 2, Azazel. Azazel. Azazel, country of origin. I don't. Ancient Mesopotamia. There you go. I think all of these demons are they're all from ancient Mesopotamia, damn it. Azazel. What are you doing? What are you doing? The cat. Really weird. Azazel.
Oh, damn it, Shannon, you were right.
Damn.
Shannon, I remembered exactly how I was being ridiculous, and then you got the right answer.
Yeah.
I was purposely giving dumb answers for funsies because I couldn't remember, and then you said it and went, damn it.
Well, I have to double check and make sure that because there's the slight possibility. I'm kind of curious but I'm not. I think I'm right. Okay, here we go. The correct answer here is the movie Fallen with Denzel Washington, which was the answer there. Yes, a great flick that I have not seen for a while there. And the first one with the correct answer there is Robin Lamont. Good job there. I should probably rewatch that movie. It has been quite a while since.
That's so good.
I haven't seen it since it came out.
Shannon is now on the
I watched it.
board.
All I could think of was the yellow-eyed man from Supernatural. I'm like, what's the movie?
He was also in X-Men First Class.
Well, and he was. It was also in Hex, a BBC show.
Oh, yep.
Well,
Played by Michael Fassbender.
Yes, I was gonna say it's fast.
I'm seeing enough responses saying Constantine, so now I'm kind of worried that Azazel. No, okay, there is no Azazel in Constantine, so there you go. All right, I feel okay. The answer of the Fallen had come first before that anyhow, so it really wouldn't matter. All right, here we go. Number 3, another one that I think might be a little bit easy. Number 3, Paimon, Paimon. What movie did Paimon appear in? I was going to make a very dumb joke, but I probably won't. But it has to do with what what store clerks say in Jamaica.
You tell the joke.
Okay, we've got correct answers here. Lots of correct answers. I think this one was actually fairly easy. The first one with it, the correct answer is the mayor, and I hope it's not the mayor from Buffy, because otherwise I won't want. Oh, you're nice enough if you are. Let's see. And Sarah gets the point.
Good job.
Yeah. Excellent, guys. Tying it up with Uncle Pete for 3.
Ooh.
The next one, here you go. Abalam. Abalam. Country of origin, ancient Mesopotamia. That's where they're all from. Abalam or Abalam. I'm pretty sure they say Abalam in the movie. I've now seen several people guess Exorcist for several different things, but I can actually tell you, I guess this is a hint, that The Exorcist is the answer to none of these questions.
So no Pazuzu.
When I don't like an answer, that's usually what I choose to write instead. Like when I don't like the movie that it's from, I'm just like The Exorcist because it's a better movie. Well,
we now have correct answers all around, and the correct answer is The Last Exorcism. Where Abalam is from, and Danny M is the first one with the correct answer, and he is now on board. And Uncle Pete had it there, so Uncle Pete takes the lead again on the patrons. Here we go. Number 5, another one that might be a little bit easy, so get your hands on those keyboards, because this one might be a speed typer, and I will here we go. I think my spelling of this is correct, but the demon is Bagul. Buguul. Bagul.
Shannon.
I took a guess, and he said,
Well played, Shannon. We're going with what other movie has an obvious demon?
right? Like, what movie has a demon with a ridiculous name?
But with my answer, I can mix those two movies up easily.
I could be wrong. I could have been wrong. I was just
What movie has a demon that sounds like its name was pulled from a Scrabble bag?
Yes, but that's pretty much it. Yes. Which movie's demon was not necessary to the movie because the movie was scary.
I want to keep using my answer till I get it.
The correct answer on that one is the movie Sinister.
Good job.
Which Gino is the first one with that correct answer, taking the lead once again. And Shannon's got that point there. So here we go. I don't know how to pronounce this, so I'm going to give it my best bet. Abizu. A-B-Y-Z-O-U. Abizu.
Oh, Abizu?
Abizu. A-B-Y-Z-O-U. Country of origin, ancient Mesopotamia.
Actually, that might be Babylonian.
All I will say about this one is that the man that wrote this film is a friend of mine. I guess that could be partially a hint. But it was not his directorial debut.
Are you considering Dustin Ferguson a current friend?
Oh, we went there, did we? Not supposed to talk about it.
All right, let's see. It is not Rolf. although Rolf is a friend. All right. Seeing some answers come across. And we've got correct answers now. Danny M, good job. Even though you put a question mark on it, you shouldn't have had a question mark. You should have been confident in your answer of the possession because that is the correct answer. Danny M now with 2 points. And I will give it to Uncle Pete, even though he's one letter off with the
Possession.
possession.
It's your version of possession.
That's how the Italians say it.
Yes. The Possession, written by Styles White, who also wrote and directed Ouija, the first Ouija movie. And yes, it was produced by Sam Raimi. A decent flick. I like it. Here we go. Next question. Next demon name. This might be another easy one. Toby. Country of origin. Ancient Mesopotamia.
My brain so farted on that, Tom. I had the movie in my head. I was like, what's it called?
I don't think you need me to spell Toby for you.
Toby is Tommy's cousin. He's actually the toe versus the finger talking.
Well, all right. Lots of correct answers coming across here now. This one probably one of the easier ones. I think might be a little easy. But, the first one with that correct answer was Casey Bain. Good job there. And Tom, you got it correct with Paranormal Activity.
3.
Well, just in case, because I couldn't remember if Toby was named in the first one. So
No, it's always Toby. Who keeps going to this house and filming?
Damn
All
it,
right.
Toby.
Here's the final demon name. The final demon name. Another one that might. I feel like this one is a touch easier, but we'll see what you guys think. Lamia. Lamia. I believe country of origin might be. I'm going to go with Eastern Europe.
Lamia, I believe, is Mexican or it's Hispanic in origin.
I think maybe yes. I don't
Yeah.
know. I did no research on
Or
that.
I mean, of the. And what's funny is like I did know the answer to this too, but it's more fun if I say dumb things because I would rather just be charming and entertaining versus actually win because I'm not gonna.
I'm right there with you, Sable, except I don't know if I can be charming either. So
You can be charming, Shannon. You're charming.
Yes. Well, we definitely have a bunch of the correct answers here for this one. And the first one with the correct answer here is once again Danny M with the correct answer of "Drag Me to Hell," and Shannon had the correct answer on the patrons. So
you gotta
Danny
love the evil handkerchief.
making it. Oh yeah, I know.
Sam Raimi again.
Danny M making a strong push for the lead here. At the ending of round 2, Gino is in the top spot with 4 points, and Wieners and Danny M right behind with 3 points each. On the patrons, Uncle Pete has a narrow lead with 5 points. Tom, Sarah, and Shannon all right behind him with 3 points each, and Sable with a single point. But
I'm now embracing like it's fun because I do know the answers, but it's more fun to just be silly. So
hey, why
screw it.
not?
The Exorcist.
Okay, here we go. Round 3. It's starting to get a little bit tougher now here. But not too tough yet. I still think these ones are fairly easy. These are not quite 2-point questions yet. Question number 1. These questions all have to do with final girls.
Okay.
And question number 1, she may have been the final girl in Friday the 13th Part 2, but she also survived this other calendar-related horror film. Damn. There was some fast typing there. Apparently, someone was faster than others. Let's see if the answer is coming across here. We've got a lot of answers there. Some people are giving the name of the actress, but I'm looking for the movie, the movie itself, and the first person with the correct answer of April Fool's Day. On the patrons, it was Tom, and on YouTube, the first one with the correct answer was Cody Only, jumping up onto the board. All right. Question number 2 of the final girl round. Question number 2. Sally Hardesty survived the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, as played by Marilyn Burns. Minus archival footage, how many Chainsaw movies did Burns appear in? So if they reused footage from the original movie, that does not count. I'm talking about she showed up for further shoots. How many movies? God, why am I so cold? It's like freezing right now. All right.
It's a heat wave here. It's 34 degrees.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in the 40s in Rhode Island, so
Let's see. I don't even know what it is here. Let's see.
It is 74 degrees here, but in my apartment, it feels more like it's about 40. I don't know.
It is a sunny 66 here.
All right, so let's see. So the correct answer here is 3. She appeared in 3 different Chainsaw movies. And the first one with the correct answer was Shannon. And on the YouTube, the correct answer came from the Wienerds with 3. So she was in the original movie. She had a cameo at the ending of Part 4, The Next Generation, and she did play a role in the beginning of Texas Chainsaw 3D. She played the role of one of the family. I think she's Verna.
Verna.
In that movie.
yeah, I was worried you were going to bring up the new if she pops up in the new one because I have not seen it yet.
No.
So I'm glad that
Archival.
She's dead at this point, so she can't appear in the new one.
Yeah.
Technicalities, Tom. Technicalities.
All right, so that brings us to a tie. So Wiener's pulling up a tie there. Wiener's and Gino now tied for first there. All right, here we go. Question number 3 in the final go around. I'm gonna butcher this name. Amara Zaragoza played the role of final girl Mary Beth Dunstan, but didn't return for several more sequels of a slasher series. who took over the role. I'm not going to say what the series was, but the character name and the actress name. Her character showed up for at least one or two other movies. Who took over the role for
Good job.
Amara Zaragoza?
You're right, Tom. Yeah.
Yeah, especially with the semicolon in the middle of the name.
You know, it's so flair.
The spelling is all correct.
Hey,
The
as a person who has punctuation in her name, it is completely logical to me, sir. I mean, it's not a semicolon. I'm not that fancy, but
I'm seeing different. I'm seeing lots of correct answers here, and I want to just point out that I blatantly typed in the wrong name on my answer sheet. And when I saw the name, I'm like, oh yeah, that's her name. The correct answer is, of course, Danielle Harris. On my answer key, I wrote in Danielle Lloyd. Whoops.
Just a little merge of character and actress there.
Yes, but the actress's name is Danielle Harris. We Nerds gets that point, taking the lead there. And I believe Tom got that correct answer. And the movies that was the Hatchet movies was where she took that role over, in case you're curious. Yeah, the Hatchet movies, which I love.
Oh,
where you can always find Newbury Comics logos hidden in it.
There you go. All right. So, question number 4. This one's a little harder one. The final girl of Nightmare 3, Kristen, didn't make it through part 4, but her replacement actress did manage to perform the movie's theme song, which was titled what? I want the full title.
I hear some furious typing.
And yes, Sarah saying that she hasn't seen the Hatchet movies, which it's kind of the same movie 4 times, but it's done very well each time, so it's entertaining. So I really like the Hatchet movies. They're stupid, but they're fun. And in case you're curious, because I think that we have some confusion, I'm looking for the theme song to Nightmare 4, not part 3. Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4, The Dream Master. What was the theme song?
Don't everybody answer.
No.
I don't know the answer, so I'm waiting to see someone else.
All right. I'm going to call it. I'm going to say no points for the patron because no one has gotten the correct answer yet, but I do see several of the correct answers on the regular list. The correct answer is Running from This, in parentheses, Nightmare. I wanted the full title of Running from This Nightmare, and the first person to have the full correct answer was Barry. Good job, Barry. You're up on the board.
Apologies, I need to grab my charger.
Oh, go ahead. Okay. Next question. Question number 5. Another one that I think is a little on the harder side, I guess. We'll see what you guys think. She didn't make it through the original, but Barbara did survive the Night of the Living Dead remake. And then 2 years later, the actress played another character that was killed by a shotgun blast in this horror comedy adventure film. What was that film? What was that film? So I guess that'd be 1992, right?
Oh yeah. Shannon's right, I think.
Shannon is correct. She does get that
very
point.
good, Shannon. Yeah.
But don't say it yet because no one has gotten it. No one has said it yet.
The other suggestions were were like decades later. So I was
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I was just
Yes. Zombieland definitely was not 2 years after the Living Dead movie. Nor was Shaun of the Dead. Although somebody also answered that. Joseph answered that in the regular chat. The correct answer is Army of Darkness.
Good job,
she
Shannon.
played the witch at the cauldron that
you can't
Ash
disrespect
shoots.
the boomstick.
Cannot disrespect the boomstick. And the first one with that correct answer is Gino. All right, here we go. I didn't give Shannon her point. Here we go. The final question of this round. In Feast, all of the characters have nicknames instead of names. Final girl Krista Allen has 2. What are both of them? What are both of them? I think this one's a little harder. This one's definitely a little bit tougher. I guess I should have said ahead of time that this one is a toughie. Man, I'm not seeing correct answers yet. I might have made this one too hard. So the question, I'm going to repeat it one more time. In Feast, all the characters have nicknames instead of names. The final girl, Krista Allen, has 2. What are they? All right. I finally see the correct answers. I'm going to give it here. It's close enough. We Nerds gets it. The first name that she has is Tuffy, which I actually said. I don't know if you caught that there, but I said this one's a Tuffy. And the other name that she got is Heroine 2. I'll accept New Heroine as well, too, but she took over from Heroine that died. So We Nerds gets a point. Uncle Pete gets a point. There we go. And that closes out the final go around. All right. Things are ramping up now. And now all the questions are worth 2 points. 2 points for each question here. This is something that I discussed very briefly in Friday's video, where I talked about how The Birds 2 was an Alan Smithy film, and I briefly talked about the history of what Alan Smithy is all about. Alan Smithy is a name that directors would put on a movie if they wanted their name pulled off of it. So it's a fake director. All of these are about horror films that Alan Smithy had directed. Question number 1. Credited as Alan Smithy, Kevin Yeager actually directed this film after the producers demanded new scenes be shot and changed the ending to a happy one and made sure to introduce their horror icon villain a lot earlier. What is it? All right. Tom coming up with that correct answer there. Good job, Tom.
Thank you.
And I'm seeing some correct answers come across here. The correct answer here is Hellraiser 4. I'll accept Hellraiser 4 or Hellraiser Bloodlines, either one. But Zombie Killer Yamoto was the first one with that correct answer there. 2 points there. 2 points for Tom. All right, here we go. Question number 2 of the Alan Smithy round. Alan Smithy here was actually William Friedkin, whose name was on the main release, but he hated the altered version that was put on cable TV so much that he took the name of Alan Smithy on it because I suppose the TV version didn't show enough Killer Tree. It's another movie that I feel like I haven't seen for a long time, but would like to see again because I remember it being pretty decent.
Yeah, the theatrical version is good. Yeah. The cable version, not so good.
I've never seen the cable version, but Tom gets that point with the correct answer there. Good job, Tom. And I am still not seeing the correct answer coming across on the YouTube chat. What's that noise? Sorry, I didn't know what that was.
Everybody got quiet.
I know. Okay, I'm seeing. We finally have a correct answer. The correct answer is The Guardian, which was the William Friedkin movie he made that had a killer tree in it. It's a good job there, Ryan.
Isn't that about Ashton Kutcher as a swimmer?
What?
No, this is about a evil
Like a
nanny slash.
Oh yeah. No, there's an Ashton Kutcher movie where he plays like a Coast Guard rescue swimmer called like The Guardian, I think.
Oh, I've never. No.
I
don't know.
couldn't
I know
tell
which
you.
one you're talking about. Yeah, there is that one, but
Not
this
this.
one is an actual horror movie.
Okay, here we go. Question number 3. This
Not
is
just
another one that has to do with some TV versions. Some versions of this sequel are credited to Alan Smithy, and others are credited as William Lustig, who apparently walked out during post-production after his rough cut was 51 minutes long and he refused to shoot any more. So they hired someone else to come in and finish the movie, and he ended up taking the name Alan Smithy, but it only shows up on certain versions of it. Early releases had William Lustig. Newer releases had Alan Smithy.
I'm glad Uncle Pete and I are on the same page of like, huh?
I need to know which of the sequels it was as well. Too.
Oh, it's a sequel one.
Yes, it's
Crap.
some versions of this sequel. So which one is it? And the correct answer is now come across. And the correct answer, the first one with the full correct answer of you guys is Tom with Maniac Cop
Good job, Tom.
3.
Way to go, Tom.
And
I had a Shannon though who covered.
Shannon just had
Wiener's also with the correct answer of Maniac Cop 3. It's such a crazy story. I would love to just see the 51-minute William Lustig version that he just did by himself. Just said, there's your movie. I want to see that.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like that's the one that they should have put on TV.
There you go.
It's 51 minutes. It's already set for TV.
Here you go. Question number 4. Alan Smithy directed this horror comedy with George Jefferson after Lee Madden wanted his name off of it after extensive reshoots and re-edited, which delayed the movie's release for 2 years. What was that one called?
Oh, I know this one.
I can see the box art and I can't picture the
I know,
title.
right?
Same.
I'll be back in 2 seconds while you think of that answer.
Oh, good. He's left us alone.
Same.
Let's collaborate.
Now,
It's like, foolishly, he's left us alone, and this is a live stream. People can hear us.
Yes.
Right?
oh
What happens when you leave the kids unattended?
yeah, I believe you are correct, Sable.
Yeah, I think Sable's got it.
I think she is,
Yeah,
I
the
couldn't
sad
remember
part is-
this.
Well, that's the answer I was going to type, but she already typed it, so.
Well,
Yeah.
what's funny was like, I mean, it's funny because like you guys keep coming up with them typing faster. I've got the names and I'm like, you know what? No, I'm not going to try because because I have poor spelling skill sets, my typing is absolute garbage. It's why I use speech to text all the time.
My speech to text sometimes doesn't get me, so you know.
Exactly. So my chatty nature works perfectly fine for speech to
All
text,
right.
but not here.
So let's see. The correct answer on this one is the classic film Ghost Fever, which Sable got correct there, and also Aaron Kelly got correct. Good job.
It's like it's ghost something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
I
was-
Ghost was in the title, but I could not.
A movie
It's like
that
I've seen this movie.
A movie that I've seen
Dad is
probably
all
like
I could
20
think for
times
a
on
second,
that.
and then I was like, that's not.
Yeah, that was the first thing that popped in my mind. Like, no, it's not Ghost Dad.
I was going to say Ghost Dad with Bill Cosby. No, it's in it.
I mean, that one is a little
All right, here we
scarier
go.
now.
Final
Yeah.
question of the round. Final question of the round. This was the first film after the Alan Smithy name was retired, and Walter Hill was credited as Thomas Lee instead. He changed the credit after the producers changed the finished product to the point that he no longer recognized it, even though it was basically just Event Horizon again. And yes, Aaron Kelly, you did get one. You got one.
I think you're right,
You were
Tom.
the first one with
Yeah.
Maybe. No. Yeah, maybe not.
No, I think Tom's right actually, but I'm
It's a really good guess, though,
He
sir.
probably is.
mostly because I think the other one is just a video game.
No, there is a
They made a
movie.
They made a
Yeah.
very, very not good movie. Too.
Yeah, no, the one I listed, I remember it because I saw it in the theater, and it was.
Tom
You
is
gave
correct.
them money?
Tom is correct. Although I'm not seeing any correct answers yet on the YouTube chat. So again, I will
If they
That
get
was a
that,
really good
I'll be
Yeah,
guess.
I won't say the title.
I'll reiterate that it was Walter Hill that directed the original movie, and that it's basically just Event Horizon, like it is. Event
with a
Horizon.
lower budget.
Yes. Danny M coming across with that correct answer of Supernova. Good job, Danny. And Tom, 2 more points. There we go. All right. So that is the ending of that round. That is the ending of the Alan Smithy round, which, yes, was a little bit of a tougher one. And now we get into one that may or may not be even tougher. I think it's kind of tough. I love this one. You know what? Everybody knows Bruce Campbell. Everybody knows that Bruce Campbell is Ash, right? You see Bruce Campbell and you think of Ash. But you know what? He's played other characters.
No.
And I'm going to tell you the character name that he played, and you got to tell me what movie he played that character in.
Sweet.
Wait, you're not
Let's
going to
do
also
this.
bring up television shows?
No, these are just movies.
Oh,
There goes all my Briscoe County Jr.
I know. So there's no Briscoe. There's no Briscoe here.
well, but I know
All right,
so
here we
much
go.
about that show.
Me too.
All right. Number 1, Ronaldo. Ronaldo.
Sarah's face is everything right now. Sarah's face of just like sadness and also curiosity.
Is
Wow.
this correct?
Sarah's face should actually show triumph as well.
Sweet. Finally.
I will say, I think Ronaldo is probably one of my all-time favorite Bruce Campbell roles. I think it's so great. Fun fact: he was not supposed to play Ronaldo in the movie. There was not supposed to be Ronaldo in the movie. He was supposed to play the main character, but he wasn't allowed to by the studio. So they wrote the role of Ronaldo specifically for him to be Creep. And Cody only is the first person to correctly guess that it is Crime Wave. Good job, Cody. 2 points for you there. 2 points for Sarah as well.
I'm out of my
All right.
Congratulations.
Here we go. Name number 2. John Loftmore. John Loftmore. And I will give you a small hint in that he plays a rather small role in this movie. A rather small role in this movie. John Loftmore. Wow. Seeing some answers coming in quick. Rapid fire.
Apparently, I don't believe in vowels.
This might still count because
Yes.
It does count. It counts enough.
Thank
And
you.
the correct answer, which I'm seeing come across here several times now, the correct answer is Waxwork 2, which the first
I
one,
love
the
that
correct
one.
answer is Danny M again, taking his points up there. And Sable gets the 2 pointers there on the patron side of things. Good job.
Congratulations.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm not in
another-
the negatives. I don't owe points.
Another fun role for Bruce Campbell to really ham it up and have fun. All right, here we go. Name number 3, Jack Forrest. Jack Forrest. Where did he play Jack Forrest in? And I guess technically, this might be a somewhat of a hint, but he plays this character in multiple movies. Jack Forrest.
Like the second time that's the answer.
Yes. The correct answer is, of course, Maniac Cop, which he is the hero in and then shows up in like the first 5 minutes of part 2 to get killed off pretty rapidly.
If I could have hit enter faster, I could have beat Uncle Pete here, but no.
Yes. Uncle Pete did get that one in there first, and it looks as if Danny M is again the first one with that correct answer there. Danny M taking the lead. Strong move to the hoop there from Danny M. Okay, here we go. Number 4, Sebastian Half. I feel like this is the easiest one. Group Sebastian Half.
I'm sorry, did Uncle Pete just answer before the question was asked? Because he totally did.
It's so funny senses.
Wait. Yeah. Did you feed him some answers here?
What's going on?
I just know he's in that movie, and I was waiting for that name. I'm like, okay, I know he's that name in that movie.
As soon as you heard the S from Sebastian.
I didn't hear it. It was like already in the chat.
I just hit enter.
The correct answer is Bubba Hotep. Cody only being the first one with that correct answer of Bubba Hotep, and Uncle Pete getting it up in the patrons there. Good job, guys. Here we go. Number 5, name number 5, Smitty. In what movie did he play Smitty?
Oh God, I am just realizing that I had the caps on.
You're just yelling the answer.
Why are you yelling at us? Sadie?
I'm a bit angry about this.
Answer.
Why are you
my
yelling?
Personality. It's just my personality. What can I say? You know me. Throws things, yells a lot. It's a whole deal.
All
You
right.
got your first T lowercase though, since you have the
I know.
caps.
It's because I went to make it up.
Well,
And I'm
Shannon gets the answer there, and the patrons
Without yelling.
And, and I'm gonna have to go with the I have to call the spelling in this particular issue here. I have to give it because Casey Bain has the correct answer, but the spelling is really off, and I will give it to Allegra Gilgamesh for having the spot on spelling of it. Again, I will if there's 1 or 2 letters that are sort of a little bit off, but it's when it's got to be fairly close. So there you go, Allegra, 2 points there. Okay. Wait, Sarah, you didn't see the Hudsucker Proxy?
No.
Oh my God.
I've never seen that one either, actually.
You haven't?
Watch
I
party.
love
A watch party.
Gosh, it's yeah. We should have a watch party. It's a great movie.
Okay.
Okay.
We still have to do that for Gremlins too, though. For Sarah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Name number 6, Ray Tanner.
Here's your
Ray Tanner. What character? In what movie did he play the character Ray Tanner? This one's one of the harder ones. Ray Tanner.
It's probably a movie I haven't seen.
Could be.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, actually, it's a movie I own. Never mind.
That doesn't mean anything. You own Paranorman and haven't seen it.
You own a lot of movies, Tom, that you haven't watched.
We're having a bunch of correct answers here, but the first one to come up with that correct answer, the correct answer of Moontrap, is Danny M. And of course, Uncle Pete got that correct as well too. Good job there. All right, and that is almost the conclusion of our Bruce Campbell round because there's one more question.
Tough round.
One more round. In what movie did Bruce Campbell play the character Bruce Campbell?
Was it fast enough?
Yeah, it's like I didn't even need to type on that one. I was like, I already knew it was going to appear. I mean, unlike with Bubba Hotep, where it appeared before the question was passed.
You know.
I should have had him as like random guy in crowd from the ending of Dark Man.
I was waiting for Congo to show up.
I know. Well, the correct answer of that is the movie My Name is Bruce, which was first correctly guessed by Sarah. Good job there.
Could have sworn it was They Call Me Bruce.
And up on the board is the horror movie syllabus. Welcome to the
Victor.
Professor Victor.
You're on the board. Okay. Yeah, no Congo. I did not put Congo at all on there. So there you go.
No Quick and the Dead. I mean, I know he was technically cut from it, but
Yes. No Quick and Dead.
Bruce Campbell appears in a lot of things.
You have
He doesn't
Tim Curry, Bruce Campbell. How could you not put Congo? Come on.
All right. Our next round is a visual round.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. It was
So here we go. Okay, so this round is about international movie posters. Weird
done.
international movie posters. These are posters that are very strange, some of which I think are fairly easy and some of which are fairly hard. Let's see here. Okay, so let me see. I'm going to have to switch this up a little bit here. Let me go to... Okay, there we go. All right. Why is that like that?
Pretty mountains.
All right, here we go. Here's the first one.
Cliffhanger.
I'm going to show you the poster,
Brokeback Mountain.
and you need to tell me what movie that it is from. Oh, I lost my thing. All right, here we go. There's that. Sorry, I'm about to do a little bit of screen juggling here.
I would have gone with Bushwhacked.
Here we go. Ready? What is that? Is it showing up as that weird color for you guys?
No, it looks fine.
Okay, good. What movie is that?
I love that poster, by the way. I want that on a shirt.
that's stable. That's not enough.
I did. Well, the
Uncle
fact
Pete.
is this: I already saw the right answer, and I was like in the middle of typing, and I'm like, I give up.
Uncle Pete, your space in your name.
Yeah.
It's a whole other movie, and I love it.
Yeah, you know what? You're right.
I love it.
All right, lots of correct answers there. And the first one with the correct answer is, again, horror movie syllabus, who's joined the game and is like, you know what, I want to take the lead early.
Can we really focus on one part of this poster, specifically the
Yeah, right. Lower left hand. When did that happen in the movie?
Sex sells, man. Sex sells.
Uncle Pete also.
A sex comedy.
All right, here we go. Ready? Here comes the next one. Let me go ahead and make that bigger. There we go. Okay. Here comes the next one. What movie is this a poster for? What movie is that a poster for?
We literally all have the same thought.
If we all got this wrong, we all
I would be the only one who did it, but
Sable could be right.
no, I couldn't.
If Sable is right, I'm going to have words with whoever came up with the poster.
Well, I'm going to tell you guys that patrons No one's gotten it right yet.
Oh man.
It's only been 2 guesses.
Although I will say that there is a correct answer in the YouTube chat.
Well, now we can. Never mind. Oh, yeah. Caught it real quick. Yeah.
Mm.
All right. The correct answer for this one is The Fly.
Wow.
And the first one was Gino, who first said the flu, which but did manage to correct it fast enough.
Good job, Gino.
So Gino, good job there. 2 points for you for getting that there. And the first one, the patrons with that correct answer was Uncle Pete. Good job.
That is genuinely.
Can we just say horrible stuff the human centipede?
Here we go. Next one. Oh, what is that from?
Yeah.
What is that? What is that movie poster for?
I mean,
Wow.
that's the answer. But also, huh?
That's the movie I want to see, though.
Yeah.
Yes, I would rather see that one.
Also, can we talk about the witch shoes?
I love this.
What appear to be Prince, like
Yes.
Little Lord Fauntleroy.
And yes, I guess I could say this was sort of a trick one because this is obviously not a horror film, but it is apparently how they market it there. But this is Mrs. Doubtfire.
Duh.
Totally obvious.
Hey, but who's the man just holding the shoe?
I don't know.
Wait, who's the half a man?
Tom got some points there, and We Nerds got the point of the chat. 2 points for you there for that Mrs. Doubtfire magic. Okay, here we go. Next question. What is this a poster for? And you need to be specific, please. What is this a poster for?
I mean, we all went with the logical answer here.
Sorry, Sarah. Not specific enough.
Uncle Pete.
Oh, yeah. Uncle Pete does have a point there.
It does, but I don't know if that point is anything that is represented here. I don't even have words for everything.
Yes, lots of correct answers coming across here. And the correct answer is Jaws 2. Gino, the first one with that correct answer there of Jaws 2. And the first one on the patrons is Tom there. Good job, Tom. 2 points there. As we go on to the next one. Here we go. What is this a poster for?
I think
What is that a poster for? It's such an accurate representation of this movie.
Is it a horror movie or is this another trick one?
It is a horror movie,
I mean,
and
I think
Shannon is correct.
Got it, yeah.
Shannon is correct. Shannon gets the points there.
That's why I gave.
We're gonna go with Scooby Doo. Can I
The
change my
correct
answer?
answer here is Cujo. This is how they are marketing the movie Cujo.
What happened to Cujo?
Cody only getting the points there. 2 points there for you. Good job. All right, here we go with the next question. Oh, and Shannon, I didn't give Shannon her points. Shannon. All right, here we go. Next poster, poster number 6. What is this a poster for? If you know how to speak Polish, then you will. Then this one's easy.
Yeah, I'm not. I got nothing for this one. There,
I'm just guessing. Yeah.
Well,
Sarah.
it was a good guess. I am seeing the correct answer here, and I guess that I will give the notification that the word pataki is Polish for bird because it's the birds. This is from the birds, and the first one with the correct answer there was looks to be Zombie Killer Yamato. And
That's actually kind of a cool poster, though.
I know.
It
It's
I
more like
it.
an Avenged Sevenfold cover.
That is exactly what it looks
Very well.
like.
All right, here we go. Next poster. Here it comes. What is that a poster for?
I think you're right. Maybe.
I mean, if it's not, that's also, did Stella draw that?
Kind of looks like it, right? Looks like a Stella. Looks like a Stella original.
Josh, did you get my points for the birds?
I did. I did indeed.
No, he took them away. He's deducting
I
points.
stopped to talk to you with what the birds sound like. Yeah, it's the
All right. Seeing a bunch of correct answers here. And the correct answer is indeed Gremlins.
Yeah.
Good job to Uncle Pete for that. And oh no. And the first one is Gino, also with the correct answer there for Gremlins. As we move on now to the, I kind of like that poster. It's kind of like fun.
Kind of an amazing poster.
Well, Josh was a Mogwai, remember?
It's true.
Yep.
All right, here we go. This is now number 8. What is that a
That
poster
is really
for?
small.
Let me see if I can make it bigger. Does that help?
A little.
A little. We gotta get the chat back in here though. Hold on a second. Because we have to make it full screen for us. I really hope that that's the answer, Shannon.
Tom, you and me, same page.
This is a horror movie. I will say that it is a horror movie. And I will say that
Oh.
this might be one of the more accurate representations of what actually is in the movie.
Okay.
Hold on. I see the post. That's what it.
Yeah, maybe. I mean,
Yeah, I think I got it.
I mean, like a pig-nosed creature behind
Yeah.
what appears to be a human-faced cat and
Well,
some kids playing baseball.
I'm seeing correct answers, and the correct answer is, in fact, man's best friend.
Oh.
Yeah.
So Neil James with the
Good job,
correct
Tom.
answer there,
Thank you.
and Tom with that. There. All right, good job, guys. Man's best friend. All right, here we go.
I like
with
Sandlot though. Sandlot though.
Sandlot was a very good one.
That's exactly
Sandlot
where I
very
was
good.
at when I
It was a
saw
good
that.
guess. All right, here we go. Number 9.
What in the hell?
Might as well. That was exactly where I was already.
Yeah.
Everybody.
I love it. Like, Christy actually wants a poster of this in the house. She's like, I want that. She's like, can we get that? I want that in the house.
90s poster too.
And it's a lovely poster.
I got nothing.
It's a lovely poster. And we're starting to get the correct answers come across there. And the first one with the correct answer is Danny M, because it is The Exorcist. That is for The Exorcist.
Table.
One time I didn't answer right away with that answer,
I
and
know.
Tom beat me to it, and I love it. I love that you beat me for that one, Tom.
All right, here we go. This is technically the final question of this round, although there's a bonus question. All right, here we go. What is this a poster for?
I'm guessing some new teen literature.
I also, I feel like I might want to try and make that into a I might make that into a T-shirt. That might be the prize. The prize for winning today is that Exorcist poster on a T-shirt.
I would so dig that prize.
I would
Oh,
wear that
If
T-shirt.
I would have known that was the option, I would have been playing this more intensely.
They would have brought the A game to this had she known that.
Yes. Shannon is the first one with that correct answer there. On the patrons, good job there. The correct answer is Evil Dead. And Danny M is again the one with the first one with the correct answer there as well too. That is Evil Dead. Is that obviously you got the tree branches, the giveaway in that one there. So now we go on to this one. I'm going to give somebody 3 points for guessing this next one, because this next poster is not a horror film. I just thought this was like my favorite poster of all time. If you can guess what this is a poster for, I will give you 3 points.
I feel like a tracker here.
Oh no, it's
Wait, what is this?
I mean, obviously the answer is obvious, but also
I
really
feel like there's
not-
a trick here, though. I'm looking at that going, it's too obvious.
Here's the thing. I have not yet seen the correct answer come across.
Hold on a second. I gotta zoom in because this is making me. So many things are happening here.
When I saw this poster, I said, "There's no way that they advertised it." Wait, what?
Oh,
ooh, that's a good.
that's a great option. But
Sarah, me and you are.
Yeah.
that is marvelous.
Mhm.
I love it, but I really, oh man.
I'm seeing some very good guesses here. I'm going to throw out a hint here. It's a superhero movie of sorts.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh god, yeah.
Oh, I think Uncle Pete might have
Uncle
it.
Pete got it.
wow.
You know,
Wow.
I could
is
see
a
Shibbol's
choice.
answer here being a
I
plot
could-
point.
All right, and Professor Victor got it correct there.
Way to go, Vic.
Correct answer is Steel, the
Wow.
superhero movie with Shaq. This was what they went with the poster for. What? Why did they
that
do
was
that?
the movie until this moment? Like, how did I forget that was?
I
a
had
movie?
forgotten it was a movie too.
Well, obviously they just heard Shaq steal and said make a poster.
It's pretty forgettable.
I mean, I don't feel like we're ever going to forget that poster.
Yeah.
All right, so that is it for the
more and
picture.
more-
I want that on a shirt.
Yes.
We're now moving on to the next round. I just got to rearrange my screens there. So this next round is also somewhat tricky. This is called Not the Final Girl. This is, I'm going to tell you the name of a character that did not make it to the end of the movie. And you need to tell me which movie that she did not survive. And I need to know specifically the number of the movie that they're from. So if it's from a franchise, I don't want
Witchcraft
to just the
7.
franchise name. You've got to give me which entry they died in. Okay, you ready for this? Here we go.
No.
Number 1, Sheila Kopecky. Sheila Kopecky. She died. She was not the final girl. In what movie? Sheila Kopecky.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sarah got it.
Yep.
they don't like if they're people in horror movies, they don't have souls, so I can't remember all. Because then I'd start
you
feeling
know,
guilty.
this is like I want people to remember the victims. You know, their memories.
Ah,
on
God
them and
damn it! Now
shared,
they've
you
given
know?
them souls. Now I can't
Yeah,
enjoy.
we need to
He's
remember that
trying
they
to
died. They're
humanize
people
them
too.
for us.
All right, here we go. So we've got correct answers. We now have the correct answers. The first one to come up with the correct answer is Gino with Nightmare on Elm Street 4, and Sarah got it in the chat. Good job. Sheila was the young lady that had her had sucked face with
What a
Freddy.
suck face.
I don't think anyone including the Dream Master in their title though.
Well, I'm okay with the number. Number's okay. Number's okay.
I just need the number. Let's not dig too deep there.
All right.
Dial it back. You're at an
Not
11. We need you at a 6.
Not the Final Girl 2. Nurse Jill Franco. In case you're right, Gino did not type it all out, which you're probably right. I should. You know what? Casey's right. I'm sorry. Casey's right. I did specify that things should be spelled out a little bit. So I'm giving that to Casey Bain for actually putting the full title. So I'm sorry about that. That is a qualification. So yes, the correct answer coming across very fast and furious right here. The correct answer being Halloween 2, which Shannon got. Correct job there. And on the board here is Zombie Killer Yamato with Halloween 2. Good job. 2 points there and 2 points for Shannon.
Nicely done, Shannon.
All right, next one. A little bit harder. Nikki, Parsley.
I just love the concept. Sticking to the franchise, loving the franchise, jumping the franchise, loving Sarah's commitment. Our commitment to sparkle motion is aggressive.
All right, so the correct answer here is Friday the 13th, Part 6. Part 6, which we got the first one, the correct one there was was Uncle Pete. Am I right there? Yeah, Uncle Pete. Good job there, Friday the 13th, Part 6. And who is the first one that's got it here? It looks like it was Casey Bain. Good job.
Sarah, we need to have a watch party. Lots of watch parties.
We've got a lot of watch parties we're going to be having to do here.
That's like one of the best of the franchise.
Yeah.
Remember, I came from a sheltered fundamentalist Christian upbringing. Most of my horror knowledge is pre-1960.
I guess there's some conflict. I don't know. How do you guys feel? Should I give the points for abbreviations, or should we be spout out? I guess it is somewhat.
I feel that abbreviations shouldn't count because it's too easy to cheat if we're giving it to for people to just cheat. Nobody has time to type that fast if somebody can just put in a quick abbreviated version. Yeah. Like Halloween 4, Nightmare on Elm Street 4, but like if you're abbreviating the actual title, I think that's not fair.
Yeah, if you say at least the full title. I mean, like at the very, very least.
All right. We're gonna keep it on. Okay. All right, here we go. Final, not the final girl. This is someone that did not survive the movie, although technically not a girl. Professor Ed Getley. Professor Ed Getley. Professor Ed Getley. What movie did he?
I think
you're right, Sarah.
I think that's it.
No, hold on.
Wait, would that be
Professor Ed Getley?
Put them together. Mushed word together. That was supposed to be two separate words, and I failed.
Patrons, you guys haven't hit it. All right, I'm now seeing correct answers, and the correct answer here, you might know the character more as Evil Ed, as he was more commonly referred to in Evil Dead 2.
Okay.
We nerds got that correct there. Cody only had Evil Dead, but he was not in Evil Dead. He was in Evil Dead 2, which is why it's just very important that you guys put the number of the movie that they're from. So that's 2 points for the Wee Nerds and 2 points for Uncle Pete for knowing Evil Dead 2. Good job. Okay, moving on. Next one. Jennifer Caulfield. Jennifer Caulfield. And once again, I have the wrong answer in my things. I know what the right answer is. I just typed the wrong number down. But Jennifer Caulfield. What is she a character?
I'm more shocked that I even might have this answer than anybody. I think
you do, Sabes.
Well, what's funny is like knowing me in this franchise, knowing I know this should make people uncomfortable because it makes
You are correct, Sable. The correct answer here is Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors. She got her head smashed into a TV set. The first one with the correct answer there is the first one with the full answer there is Danny M. Good job there. Nightmare on Elm Street 3. 2 points there and 2 points for Sable. Okay, and we go on. There's 2 more questions in this round. Question number 6. Vera Sanchez. Vera Sanchez. What movie did Vera die in? Vera Sanchez.
I'm thinking, actually, maybe Sable.
What?
I'm thinking you might have that.
I think you're right, Sable.
Yes,
Yeah.
but see, I actually, in this case, that's one of my favorite characters because she could have been such a good character, and like, just shouldn't have killed her. It was such a sad.
Well, the correct answer has come across here several times. The correct answer here is Friday the 13th, Part 3. Gino is the first one with that correct answer, and Sable as well, too. 2 points for each of you guys. Good job there. And we now go on to the final question of this round. Once again, not a final girl, but not a final boy, I guess. But next one is Tim Strode.
I cannot find certain things not funny right now. Okay. You're all a marvelous train wreck.
All right. I'm starting to see the correct answers and the correct answers here. The correct answer here is Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. Uncle Pete was the first one there, correct. And also, where did we go? Gino was the first one with the correct answer there as well, too.
Love it, Sarah.
All right.
She has wings.
So amazing.
Sarah does that. There you go. All right. So now the thing's going to ramp up a little bit more because we're at the end of that round. So far, currently, Danny M is leading the score with 17 points, with Gino not far behind with 15, and the Wieners at 12. Cody only is not that terribly far behind with 7, and Horror Movie Syllabus not that far behind with 7. Out of you guys, the patrons, it looks as if Uncle Pete took the lead with 27 points. Tom, you're not far behind with 21 points. And here is where it starts to get interesting because now everything is worth 3 points. 3 points. And this next round is about horror comic books.
Okay.
Now, these are not comic books that are horror related. These are horror films that have had comic book spin-offs and questions about those.
Okay, now we're good. Okay, I was really afraid that this was going to end up really specific to horror comics.
No. This is not like a what issue of Nailbiter?
Right.
Okay, here you go. Question number 1. In the most recent boom run of Hellraiser comics, what 2 Clive Barker characters have taken on the role of Hell Priest?
I probably should have read those comics, then I might know the answer.
They're actually pretty good. I dug them. The art gets really iffy in the tail end of it, but it starts off super strong. There's 2 existing characters that take on the role of the Hell Priest. Who are they?
Sarah, coming in strong.
All
I
right.
think it's more fun if I just let the fun versions of what we all think the answers are.
That's the name I could not remember.
All right. Well, I'm gonna
I know
call it
I'm
on the patrons because I'm not seeing the correct answer there, but there is several of the correct answers happening within the chat. And the first one with the correct answers there, there's one letter off, but I'm going to go ahead and give it to Allegra Gilgamesh. Of the two characters, Kirsty Cotton and Harry Demore. They both became the Hell Priest, but then were also both reverted back to human at one point. So 3 points there for Allegra.
I was
Good
half
job.
right. Can I
Yeah.
get
Oh, yeah, we were
half?
You get 1.5 points. No, I'm kidding.
All right, here we go. Question number 2. Innovation Comics' second issue of their Nightmare on Elm Street comic had their main character survive Freddy only to end up in the hands of this famous real-life serial killer. What was it? This is an old one. I used to have every issue of this back in the day.
I like Sable's answer.
Patrons, no one is correct yet. But there is a correct answer in the YouTube chat.
Snap, hold on.
All right. Here we go. 3, 2, up. All right. Uncle Pete snuck it in there. Okay, so the correct answer is Jack the Ripper. The character ends up in the hands of Jack the Ripper somehow. Benji Boom on the board with that correct answer.
Ironically, I was hoping you were going to ask questions from this.
Oh, there you go. There you go. All right. Next question. In the Leprechaun tie-in comic book, they give the Lep a name and what title that he holds in his own realm. What are both of those things? The title does not have to be specific. It's a fairly generic title. What is his name that they give? And what is he in his native land?
Oh, yes.
That's it.
But what's the title, Shannon?
What's the title? I need a title.
Oh gosh.
And YouTube guys, I'm not seeing the full answer yet. What was his title over there? What role did he serve in his homeland? All right, patrons, I'm giving you guys the count of 3. We got 3, 2, 1. Nope. Okay, so there is no one patron. All right, so the correct answer I did see come across there. The first one with the correct answer was Danny M. His name is Lubden, and he was the king. He was the deposed king from back home. What's up, Sarah? Question?
No, I'm just kicking myself. Kicking myself greatly.
Because you said the king of gold or something.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Sable has a question.
Yes.
Why can we not hear you, Sable?
Sable's lost her voice.
She muted herself.
Oh, it's charades now. Okay.
No, it's not that. It's my mic was screwed up. That's it. Sorry, guys.
All right. So here we go. Question number 4. George Romero teamed up with Marvel Comics to do a comic book about zombies that was probably not in his established universe, considering that it also had vampires. What was it called?
I bought and read this series. Damn it. Sorry.
What was it called?
I don't think I'm right. Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
Sable, you're right.
Sable's got it.
I actually own these.
I had that comic too.
Like,
Ooh, and I don't know why I couldn't remember the title.
We're seeing some
also-
correct answers come across here, and the first one with that correct answer of Empire of the Dead is the Wienerds. Good job, 3 points there. And
okay, so
Sable,
they
3
keep,
points.
they keep having the name We Nerds, and you don't separate them enough that it definitely sounds like you're just saying the Wieners.
Yeah, yes. I think that may have been part of the
Oh, obviously, but it's wonderful.
I know. What's Mr. Meat Hook? All right, here we go. Next up is question number 5. Both Avatar Press and Wildstorm have put out Texas Chainsaw comic book lines that focused on the Hewitt versions. But 2 companies have put out runs based on the Sawyer version. Name one of them.
Oh man. Yeah, I think you're just naming comic book companies now. It's like, go through all of them. It's the only way to do it. I love that the more Sarah gets into this, the more she happens to like have the little horn and everything move forward.
Well, I'm starting to see some correct answers come across here, but I'm not seeing any from the patrons. So I'm going to give you guys, I'll give you a 3 count. Come up with that correct one. 1, 2, 3. All right. So the correct answers, there's 2 correct answers, and the first one to name one of them is the Wienerds again. The correct answer was either Tops or North Star.
Oh wow!
Those are the 2 companies that have had previous runs of Texas Chainsaw Massacre comic books. Okay, here we go. Number 6. In the comic book entitled Halloween, One Good Scare, it is revealed that this franchise character had a previously unmentioned child. Which character?
Oh no. I mean, Sarah went with the obvious answer. That's wonderful, but those are they mentioned those like a lot.
All right. Looks like it was a very, very close sneak by there, but the correct answer is Sam Loomis. And the first one that shows up here is Gino. Good job there. And Uncle Pete had it as well, too.
Yeah, I saw Uncle Pete's answer, and I'm like, yeah, that seems right. And then I saw Sarah's of like Lori said, I'm like, seriously, there's like 8 kids depending on which country we're in.
All right, here is the final question of this round. Final question of the round. Nightbreed had a comic book. Yeah. And it crossed over with Hellraiser. But it also featured this other prominent Clive Barker character. Not from the Nightbreed series and not from Hellraiser either.
Sarah's got it.
Yeah, Sarah got it.
Yeah.
I love me some Clive Barker.
That also sounds like your porn name, but let's just move on. I'm so sorry. As Josh continues to get demonetized by me.
But it makes it so much more entertaining.
Seeing a bunch of correct answers here, and the correct answer is Rawhead Rex, who does show up in that book. We Nerds again with that correct answer, and Sarah with that correct answer there. All right, and that closes out horror comics. Okay, so there's 2 more rounds to go. 2 more rounds to go, and they're both fairly tough. This round is very short. There's only 4 questions in this one. This is about horror movie musicals. This is
Damn it.
but here's the trick. This is not about movies.
Are you gonna make us sing along?
No.
I mean,
This is not about movies that are musicals. These are musicals that were based on horror movies. And
Sweet.
I
Let's
am
do
going
this.
to read you the lyrics from a song.
Oh God.
And you need to tell me what movie that is from. And I will give you a bonus point. I will give you a bonus point if you can name the song title. So
Okay,
if you're
let's
that
do this.
interested. All right,
Come
here we
on,
go.
Josh.
Ready?
This is my wheelhouse.
Here we go. The first
Literally
one.
her wheelhouse.
The first one, and this is the easy one of the group, I believe. Here we go. What we have here is a tricky moral problem. Do I remove the mask or let him go for lack of air? Couldn't shoot him when I tried, but the fates are on my side. I can off the guy by staying in my chair. What
I know this
movie, what musical is that from?
Because this would be
That
best.
it's a musical that is based on a horror movie. I felt very evil when I was writing this round.
I had to, guys. I had to.
That's beautiful. I want to see that musical.
Well, the correct answer is Shannon got the correct answer. Shannon, do you want to try for the song title? Do you know the song title by any chance?
Oh, I know it.
The correct answer is Little Shop of Horrors, and the song is called It's Just the Gas. I would have just accepted It's Just the Gas. Shannon, you do get an extra point there. And Cody only is the first one with the correct answer of Little Shop of Horrors and does get the bonus points. So you guys both get 4 points there.
I like that Shannon got it right and then got it wrong. Misspelled it a second time.
All right,
We're not going to talk about that song.
here we go. Here's the next one. Here's
Horrors
the next
and
one. Are you ready? I guess I'll put the caveat that this is arguably not horror. But whatever. It's kind of horror. This might also be the hardest one.
You're probably gonna make me angry, aren't you?
These boys were brave as hell. These boys, they knew damn well. Those folks would judge them. They're desperate to be free. They took a rebel stance, stripped to their underpants. What movie is it from? What
Salem's got
musical is it from? Based on
Of course,
a
I
movie.
got that.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Damn. What is the
And
song
since-
title?
I like that name of a group.
I mean, I feel like there's a few of them here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sable, you do have the correct answer for a bonus point. You can give me the song title as well.
I'm going with the logical name. I don't know if that's the actual
Yes.
name. Is it?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah.
Mostly
That
because
is.
I hate that it exists. I love the movie. I hate that this exists.
All right, we do have a correct answer finally come across. I figured this one would be kind of hard, but Neil James, you are correct with Heathers. Do you want to take a stab at the song title? Do you want to give the song title a shot? This is just for Neil James, so if you think you know it, don't type it in there because it will give him, because I'll give him the answer if you guys type it first. So, yes, you are correct, so Neil James. The movie is Heathers, and the song is "My Dead Gay Son." Good job there. 4 points. Next one. Here we go. When you think of it, we're a perfect fit. We're both a little offbeat. I'm what you'd call blind. I'm more Frankenstein. Yet somehow you make me complete.
Aw.
What movie musical
Yeah.
is that from?
I think Sarah's got that one.
What musical?
Uncle Pete. Uncle Pete coming in
There
strong.
isn't one of those, Uncle Pete. At least not that I'm aware of.
Not till we're done writing.
I actually
There
know.
needs to be one.
I actually know this song enough that I could. This one is one I know the tempo of. I could sing it, but I don't want to give it away. But when
Yeah.
you think of it, we're a perfect fit.
Encore.
Sarah, you are correct. Do you happen to know the song title? And
Yes, I think.
and Cody, only you are also correct. It is the Toxic Avenger musical. Cody, would you like to take a stab at the song title? Sarah, that is not the correct song, though. But you still get the 3 points for it. One.
At least I get the 3 points.
I know that's really that's 90% of it for us.
All right, and then I will looks as if Cody has not come across the song title. The song title is the standout hit, "Hot Toxic Love."
Yes.
All right, here we go. The final question of this round. This is a short round. I could barely focus on my checkout line. Your polyester shirt, always on my mind. Fantasies took over me. I'd forget to scan items and I'd give them for free.
Yeah, that was exact. I was literally typing that.
Yeah, that sounds.
Yeah, no, that one I knew.
I have no idea what the title of the song is.
Yeah, no, I feel like that's a harder. Oh well, maybe it's something to do with.
All right. The correct answer is coming across. And the first, Sarah, you are correct with the answer. If you want to take you don't know the song title. The first one that came across with the song title, with the show, which is Evil Dead, the musical, was Danny M. Danny, would you like to take a stab at the song title that is from?
I sat on my foot for too long. It's asleep. Well, this chair is enormous and
And if you guys have not seen the Evil Dead musical, I hardly recommend it. It is hilarious. Danny M with the correct title of Housewares Employee. Good job there. Okay. All right. So that is that. That's it for that round. So now we go to the final round, the very last round, which is, I think, somewhat difficult. And let's just go for broke. These are all worth 4 points, so it can be anybody's game at this particular point here. And guess what? It's a picture round.
Oh, no.
Picture round.
Please tell me it's more international posters.
All right, no, this is what I think are rather obscure movies that I think are pretty weird, and I went with some weird screenshots, and you just need to tell me what this is a screenshot.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and if it's a sequel, I want to know the whole name of the movie. So since this is worth 4 points, if it's a sequel, you've got to give me the subtitle as well too. So I want it all. Here we go. Final round. Here's your first image. What is that from?
I think, Sarah, you're right. I think
I'm right too, but I don't know yet.
This is one that I've seen not that terribly long ago, but I was going to do a timeline on it, and then I just bumped it.
I mean, everything about this, all the outfits are just horrible archetypes of people I don't want to talk to.
Well, it's got Christopher Lee in it, so our Canadian friend would have guessed it.
Oh no, I love me some
seconds.
Christopher Lee, but that's not. I'm just talking about the outfits.
Yes,
Like,
no.
yeah.
I'm not yet seeing a correct answer for the massive 4-point win here. Anybody on this one? And the answer is not KFC the musical.
I tried.
Yeah.
All right. I guess I'm gonna start to give a final call on this one. I guess I'll give a hint. I'll give a hint, somewhat, that this is a sequel. It is a sequel, and the original film, the first film of the series, was sort of based on H.P. Lovecraft.
Oh, no, that's not it. No.
Wait a minute.
Oh, Heather, don't make me do the Witch Mountain timeline, because I will.
Do it. I'm sorry, that was internal child stable getting very excited about Witch Mountain. Heather, you're welcome.
All right, I'm gonna give a final countdown on this one because I don't think it's happening. All right, we're gonna count down. I'll give you guys 3, 2,
Let it happen.
1. The correct answer is Curse 3. Blood sacrifice.
Please tell me you were about to accidentally say human centipede.
I was about to say human sacrifice, but it's blood sacrifice. All right, here we go. Next one. What movie is this image from? Wow, Fast and Furious typing happening there. Tom, you are correct.
Good job, Tom.
Thank you.
And I will also say that this movie is there is a lost Reheated Turkeys episode about this movie that I never finished. I wrote the script and I never just finished it because that was when I canceled Reheated Turkeys. But God, do I love this movie.
Bring back Reheated Turkeys.
I know.
Yes, please do.
Anybody want to? I'm not seeing a correct answer on the regular chat on this yet. Still not seeing.
Tom's got the right answer, and I knew it too, so I have to give the real answer. I mean, the scarier one.
I'm gonna give a hint. Wait, I'm gonna give Thomas point. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna give a hint for you guys. This movie also features a zombie drug dealer. And I guess if you guys can't guess it off of that, I'll give you the name of the zombie drug dealer. Well, and his name is Mussolini.
I love that Shannon's cat is also appearing in her side, and now mine that looks like identical to hers has appeared.
Mine is currently making me play fetch with them, so
like you do.
All right, I'm going to give the countdown on this one because we're running out here. Whoa, there it is. Cody only sneaking in the correct answer there of the great and classic movie, I Was a Teenage Zombie, which I cannot recommend enough. It's insanely fun. Okay, here we go. Next movie. What is this from? And I need Again, I need to point out that if it is, I need to know which. If it's a sequel, I need to know what sequel number it is.
Oh yeah. I just figured opt for what I said and not my best plan ever, but that's okay.
And I will give a hint, I guess a somewhat of a hint, that I have covered this on the channel at one point.
You love this movie. Also, that's a lot of bananas in the front. I didn't
That's a
really-
hint, guys.
I mean, I've never
Maybe
really.
he wants a pina colada along with his.
I mean, there is rum, so
And I will say again that Tom is also correct again.
yeah, he was. That's why I went with my phrase of crap. I failed.
And I do see a correct answer there from Neil James with Killer Crocodile 2. Killer Croc 2. Good job there.
Such a great practical effect, though.
Oh, it's a beautiful, beautiful
Yes.
crocodile.
So good. That's why I went with my quick answer. The one, no, I know I did this wrong.
Yes. More crocodile stuff a little later this month. Okay. Here we go. Next picture. What is this from? Oh. I think this is in my mind. This is the least obscure of the bunch, but it is still a lesser known movie.
You got it, Tom.
Which segment?
Tom does got it.
It's not quite it's part of the wraparound. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Tom gave it too many hints. And we do have a correct answer there. There's a couple correct answers coming across, but the first one with the correct answer is Allegra Gilgamesh. 4 points there for you. The correct answer is Necronomicon. It's all right. it's an enjoyable movie. Okay, here we go. Next picture coming up. What is that from?
Whoa.
Some Fast and Furious typing. What is this from? And I guess this is maybe somewhat of a hint, but this thing really has nothing to do with the movie. It's just in it.
You know, we're naming it Gertrude.
As part of another hint, I have also covered this movie on the channel. And
I think I know what it is, but I'm not 100%, and I'm just gonna let it kind of be. I like my answer better.
It's a good answer.
I mean, I feel like it's an accurate one.
I still have not seen a correct answer come across. No one has come up with the correct answer yet.
I like Professor Victor's answer in the chat.
I will give.
Also,
I guess
the nerds too.
I'm gonna give a fairly broad hint here. Fairly broad hint is that I actually featured this in one of the Jaws ripoff videos.
No. I mean, that just seemed like the best answer.
Mr. Meathook, you have no idea how close I was to featuring a still from Roller Gator in this round, and I actually didn't. I took Roller Gator out. I removed Roller Gator from it.
I always forget Roller Gator exists.
The world should forget that Roller Gator existed. All right, I'm going to give a final countdown on this one. Final countdown. Oh, there we go. All right, so I'm giving the points to Gino for the correct answer of Razorback. One of the bizarre.
That.
Yeah, that.
That tracks.
Yeah, I did know that. That's why I was like, this looks familiar. This was not the movie I was initially thinking of, but
All right, here we
I
go.
don't
Next
see
one.
that.
How many of these are there? There are. I gotta double check here. There are 7 of these. There's two left to go. 2 left. Here we go. I think this one might be. This one I feel like is a little easier. What's this from?
Recognize it.
Oh, come on.
Oh god, yeah. I think Sarah, maybe.
No.
No. You're
No.
oh. What is that? And
I've seen this before. I just can't think.
I'm actually surprised. I thought that this was going to be one that like a bunch of people were correct with, but
I mean, it looks like
not
my
seen.
soul, but
Your soul appears like a pea. Never mind. Not gonna say that. That's only.
I suppose as another hint, I have definitely covered this on the channel. I have absolutely covered this on the channel.
I got it.
Uncle Pete's correct.
yeah. Oh, nice. Oh.
I had it in my head. I was like, remember the Coke placement, you know.
Yes. No. That
Yeah,
makes
okay.
All right, I'm going to give you guys a hint. The lead actor of this movie shares the name of one of the Avengers.
Captain America.
All right.
I'm so glad that Tom has seen that movie so that joke lands somewhere. Also,
All right.
the thing I pulled off my shelf before is now like
Danny M pulls it out there with Rock and Roll Nightmare. Rock and Roll Nightmare. All right, here we go. The very final picture, the very final question of the day. Here we go. I think that this one is hard enough that I'm going to give you 5 points if you can get this.
Ooh.
What is this from?
Oh, I know this. Oh, this is gonna bother me. And not just a jazzercise video from 1987.
No. I feel like you've covered this within the last few months.
I did not cover
you didn't?
this.
No, it's been well over a year.
No, I actually have not covered this movie. This movie was potentially going to be in one of the other list videos, and then I ended up removing it because I didn't feel as if it fit the theme I was going for in the proper way. I guess the hint that I will give is that the video that this was going to be in was the heavy metal horror video.
That is actually because I remember you talking about a movie that you dumped for.
Yeah,
God,
it's gonna
What is
bother me now because I don't.
I mean, I guess it's kind of obvious that it's a heavy metal theme video because you've got this guy as a singer in a band.
I
You got
mean,
the drum set behind him.
things that he is.
All right, I'm not seeing him get. I'm seeing some stumped. It is not Black Roses. Black Roses was actually in the video. This one did not make the video. I'm about to throw out. I'll throw out a minor hint that this film does feature a man playing a double guitar. And then if we don't get it, then I will give a bigger hint.
No, it can't be that.
Save was correct.
Ah, I hate myself.
congratulations!
Damn. Nice.
Oh,
Way to go.
because I
Never
think-
even heard
All right,
of it.
here comes the broad hint for the YouTube guys. Tracy Lords is in this.
That
Oh yeah. No.
You played that for me. You did.
We Nerds got it correct. The correct answer is Shock 'em Dead. Was the correct answer there. Good job. We Nerds, 5 points there for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So that is it. That's the questions. That's all that I have. Let me see. Uncle Pete is the clear winner on the patrons. Good job, Uncle Pete.
Congratulations, man.
You had 37 points.
Tom made it tough. Tom and Shannon, everyone did a great job.
Yeah, Tom was not too terribly far behind. And on YouTube, let me see here. There's a couple of people who are very close. Gino had 22 points. We Nerds had 26 points. But it looks as if the winner with 28 points is Danny M. Danny M, good job, my man. Good job. Then send me your email your address info to the movie timelines guy at gmail.com, and I'll make sure that the prize gets your way. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope that this was a solid day of trivia. I thought that this was a little bit harder than normal. I don't know. Just wanted to kind of switch it up a little bit. But we'll see. You know, I'd like to make some days a little easier than others, but this one was a little bit of a stumpier one. But there you go. Well, thank you guys for joining, and we'll see you again shortly. Thanks a lot, guys.
Bye, guys.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye.